Hello everybody, it's me, Tokkuri Yashi, and we are here. Sorry for everybody for the confusion yesterday in terms of the stream on the internet. I must say, I don't want to jinx anything, touch wood. Even when I woke up this morning, so maybe 10 hours or so after the stream was supposed to be yesterday, internet was still dire. But fingers crossed, it seems to have recovered now. So that means we can summon 4 our Winter Shiori and have a look at a few other things we have. So yes, sorry for any confusion to everybody, but welcome. How is everybody doing today? Over these streams, these summoning streams on the beginning of the week, and maybe again aren't optimal, but anyway, we're here to try and have a look at Shiori and the summons for here. Hello, Fresh Buddy, how are you doing? Nice to see you here. Yes, so, it has been a bit of a busy day. We've been, and I had a look at LP's battle earlier on. We've got new deep quest stages, which you could maybe have a little bit of a look at too. Have I done the SP fight for this? I must have done it with Wakana. I don't even know where the hell I am. where on earth I am at the moment. In here. We did it with Yamato. We have done that. So we have done that. So we don't need to go back into that again today. But good luck with the summons. Thank you very much for the well wishes there. How everybody done with their summons? Are you skipping? Are you doing? How are you doing? And I'm sure you've all seen now with the new layout here for the gotcha page here. It does seem like it is a lot better than it was before. It does look I think this does look a lot better than it did before. Full screen now. Hello, Artistic, and hello, Legends. You can't hear my voice. I'm not muted. I don't think I'm muted. I shouldn't be muted. Can everyone else hear me? It's extremely low. Well, according to OBS, I am at the same as I was before. Oshiri Palm, man. Can you hear me, Legend? Can everybody else hear me? Or is it just Artistic that is a little bit quiet? Fine for Legend. You're good for Fresh Belly. I think I'm not. I think I am pretty good there. So maybe if you could adjust your volumes a little. Is the BGM loud? It's not saying it's a bad balance. Anyway, we can see we have our new setup here for the gotchas. Normal gotcha. We haven't done normal gotcha today. Let's roll this. My daily normal gotcha. We get a Matsuri shard. So, of course, there is this banner here for Shiori, which I'm assuming is the same as what we've had before. Paid jewels it is. Really, probably not worth bothering with it if you do have paid jewels. 3 times rate on the 10th pull, but there's no higher rate for the 10th pull. I haven't looked at it, but I don't think there is. So here we go. We have our Shiori. Is she a must? I wouldn't say she's a must pull. To be honest with you, I haven't really looked at her in a huge amount of detail. I do want to test my theory, though, that she might take the place of Summer Eriko on Water Physical. Even though, if you've already gone into LP's battle, if you look at LP's battle teams, Eriko is still there, Summer Eriko is still there, and this Shiori isn't. Maybe that's because she's very new. But that's one thing we will be maybe trying to do today. See if that is the test to be done. Hello, Chuggy, how are you doing? Good evening. Good luck on my roll. Thank you very much. I'm sorry for the confusion yesterday. I see you was wondering what was happening with the stream, but I think it was probably a good idea. See how terrible the internet was. Today it seems to be holding steady. So, Eriko is fresh-bellied Oshi. So we have a Oshi battle. Is it? I don't know. I don't ever say I'm Oshi at all. I just like a lot of people. Am I? Is that a bad thing? To like a lot of people? A lot of... Anyway, it looks like we have a few people here then. So let's see if Karen is feeling generous. If Shiori wants to pop in with her double instance damage. That's something I'm going to say. Well, yeah, well... Perfect L'Ariel. Maybe they didn't want to give it to Perfect L'Ariel because she would be even stronger, even more broken. But like I said, 2 instances of damage hitting the first target and the second target makes you so much more useful than if they both just hit 1 target. Anyway, first pull. First 10 pull. We have it called here. First 10 pull. I can see a little marks on the materials where her little marks. You all are really you are really paying attention there. Is she strong? Is she strong? I imagine she's pretty strong. We will have a little bit of a test once we've summoned and we've got her. We can give her a little bit of a try. I do purposely turn off the download bar because I think it makes it more exciting. I know in some games there are summoning animations which know you have got the new character. I guess that's not necessarily what the download bar is. There are a few permanent characters yet to obtain. It could be one of them if you've got a downloading bar, but we don't know who it is. When we see a rainbow paper, we don't know who it is until we click on them. But we are not seeing any rainbow papers here because Karen is making us worry a little. We're only going in for 2. The art pays attention and it's only respectful to notice it. Yeah, the artist went to a lot of trouble and effort to put in all the details. Third multi, here we go. I don't know, does lie to you sometimes. Well, maybe you get your hopes up and you think you've got the new character and then it's... we need to get a rainbow paper first, I think. We certainly need to get a... That would be a good start. 3 multis in without anything. Do we need to spin to win? Do we need to think about the secret weapon already? 4th multi. Rainbow papers. Energy for the Genki Dama. We need something here because we've gone in for 4 and we still have got no rainbow papers. We've even got Shiori on the home page. Look. Shiori on the home page. And when it load, she's ready. She has that bow pulled, ready to fire into the gotcha here. 5th multi-summon. Karen, are you being... We need to use that. Hello, Franco. How are you doing? Still nothing here. Still nothing here. Do we need the... I don't even have hair. The secret weapon. Excuse me. Loaded up on this scene. We need something here. 6 multi. Can we get a rainbow paper here on our 6th multi? Did you forget to put the 3 stars in the banner? No, there is one here on the 10th pull. Now, if this was that special paid gotcha, we may think we were in business. But if we have Shiori here, is she coming in here? Hello, Taban-san. Good luck. Are you the good luck charm? Is this Shiori here for 6 multis, or is it somebody else? It's Solo! It's Solo again! So, we have to continue. No, Shiori there, legend, sorry. Hopefully it's not EO. What's wrong with EO? Well, I suppose we have EO. Rip indeed. Okay. But does this mean we are now going to start getting our rainbow papers coming in? Not so sure about this one either. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Thank you. Thank you, Franco. Do we have any Irish people in chat? Do we have any Irish people that even watch my videos? It's not a country that's high on the analytics, but maybe there are some Irish people out there. Hey. 8 multis. Is Shiori going to let me get a pity? We need to do something here. Where are these 3 stars? Have we had too much good luck recently? I suppose the luck recently has been up and down. We've had some very, very, very good banners, and we've also had some pities within the last month too. Pecorine and Lariel were both pities, so it's not like we've had a brilliant run, although we have had some very good runs, so... we need to do something here. Where are these rainbow papers, Karen? Right, Karen. I'm starting to get a little bit annoyed. With you, what do? We spin this. What can we do? Click on Shiori. We need something. I don't even have a set up in here. I could bring her in. We could bring her in because she'll be an already created image. Here, right. Whoa, hang on a minute. I'm not ready. Not ready for you. We're gonna have... we're gonna have to bring out this special weapon again. We have Nimi_Nightmare, who has had great luck on air gotchas, usually Uma Musume, but we need some 3 stars, please. Well, have we abused? We have not abused the Nimi look yet. It's still not coming in. We need to tap her on the Oshiri and then maybe she will appear. What about Ikamusume? What's that? A squid? Squid girls? Is that a thing? Is that a thing? Come on, Nimi, maybe it's a delayed boost here. A delayed boost. Where are they? Where are they? An entire anime? Well, I have not seen it. But if they've stolen my rainbow papers, they can give them back. Well... maybe we need to change the Shiori that's on the home screen. We have the 6 star. Let's bring out Magical Girl. Magical Girl, we need some magical look here. We need some, really need some magical look here. Right, let's try again. You have an opportunity, waste all my luck on Uma Musume, and don't have any gems on Precon. Well, it could be like that if you're playing a couple of gotchas at once. One of them's giving you a huge amount of luck. The other one ends up giving you a bit of trouble. Nimi buff's not really doing a lot. Changing Shiori on the home screen, well, do it. We need a magical girl look. Ilya! Hello, Ilya. We love Ilya, but it's not our Winter Shiori. We're getting plenty of the 2-star Shiori, but not the Winter Shiori. Still no rainbow papers coming in here. Hello, George. How did you get New Year's Carol and even Caste Union base now? I get it to like 90 stacks and then the fight ends. Well, I don't know. Maybe it's a team. I suppose it's very tight at the very end. Whether you get all the stacks in she should automatically do that union based. If you have a set, I guess you automatically should do that union based once she gets to 99 and then fires off the skill 2. If it's not working, I don't know how TP boost would help on her. Maybe it's the equipment, maybe, I don't know, but she should go crazy. And I wish this would go crazy. We're going all the way to Peachy on this, so we've only had 1 3-star. 130. Oh no! And what is happening here? I don't think Nimmy Buff is working here. I don't think Nimmy Buff is working at all. So maybe that was a thing. Maybe it's not a thing anymore. Maybe the luck has been drained dry. Well, forget this then, I guess. We're going to Peachy. Maybe hopefully next month, they don't drop a huge amount of hype. Because, it looks like we're going there. Well, we did the magical girl, didn't work, so let's try Ranger. Let's try Ranger Shiori then. She's a shy girl, what do we need? What do we need to coax her out? Maybe we need Hatsune. Maybe we should show her sis and say Hatsune's here. She needs waking up. Anyway, let's try Ranger Shiori then. Let's jump back in. I think it is 200 actually. It looks like it is going that way. Because we don't let me get any in this one either. There are two rainbow papers, aren't we? So far, only 2 3-stars. And here's 170. We only had 2 3-stars. Karen! I think statistically you should get a 3-star every 4 or 5 multis. So this is well under average here. Right, okay, let's try our plan then. If Ranger Shiori, if Shiori's not bringing out Shiori, let's bring out his sis. We need a Hatsune. Where are we? Up this way, I guess. No, we've gone the wrong way. We've gone the wrong way. Hatsune, where are we? Ha ha ha. Beep, 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 beep. Where's she gone? Hey? We've gone through all the H's. This way. She's completely hiding, right. Let's bring up Hatsune then. Sis is waiting for you, Shiori. Your sis is waiting for you. Now that is an old wallpaper, that is. So let's see if Big Sis, is it Big Sis or Little Sis? I don't know. Can get Shiori to show up before we get to Peachy. 180. And it's the only chance superpowers, yes, for that today. No, it's not working at all. Well, worst case scenario seems to be upon us. We have 2 more attempts. Even if we go to the last attempt, that's Peachy anyway. Oh! Maybe waiting for today wasn't the best idea, but at least everyone can see the shaft. What a shaft this is. Well, there we go, Peachy. And we get a rainbow paper. A Medito? Don't you give me that a Medito Gozaimasu. There's all the rainbow papers. If it's somebody we haven't got, please let it be a permanent. Here she is indeed! It's Winter Shiori! Legend, I called it! Watch us get her twice here. Watch us get it twice. Well, at least that means... Kanashi indeed! Kanashi! That means at least... well, at least we don't have to get any use any shards to get her DAs to get her shards, because we can pity him. Pity another 200. Unless this is here as well. It's not. It is Inori. It is our Phantom Thief Inori. Well, there we go. We get Shiori on the pity pull. We got her on the pity pull. GG indeed. Well, I might as well do this because there's no reason not to. We're there at pity anyway. We didn't have to use any extra jewels. Now we have an extra 200 shards for her. So when she gets her unique equipment in a year's time, we will be fine. We will be all set. We will be all set indeed. So there we go. That was Winter Shiori. Thank you for coming. Right, so I guess what we need to do now... These divine amulets were protected there, I suppose. What we need to do now then is... build her. And legend, we're not going to, at least straight away, go into refining the equipment, because I think the first place I wanted to test it was in Clan Battle. So we only need to put Clan Battle equips on here. And we can see if she will be replacing Eriko, some Eriko on this team, perhaps. So where is she? What do we? What else do we need to put on here? Our 400 shards for our Shiori here. Let's ascend her like so to a 5-star. I think maybe Hatsune woke up a little bit late. She was, oh no, my alarm! Mom slept through my alarm. Sure, we need to go and get Shiori here. And then she comes on the pity pull. Right. We can limit break her then as well. Plenty of shards everywhere. So that means that would have used 310. So we still have 90 left, I imagine. Which will be enough at least to put the unique equipment on her next year. It won't be enough to max it out though, so we maybe even still need a few more shards. And we need shards if we're going to do up her connect rank. So, yeah, I suppose I'd have preferred to have got here earlier, but yeah, well, at least we're not wasting and we get attack. We get an attack for this, so... Seeing as the internet seems to be doing okay, let's give her a bond ranks as well. We get a few jewels back on this one. A few jewels back on this. And then we'll put some EX equipment on her, and then we will go and test her in a few little fights. I suppose we need to speed things up, but we don't need to go buying shards for her. Let's get... If we tried this yesterday, it would have taken 20 minutes to download that. It was absolutely horrendous. Less than 1 megabit a second download speed. When I should be getting 100 megabits a second. It's capped my... on 5G, capped at 100 megabits a second download speed. And, yeah, we're not even getting 1% of that. So there we go, that is fully done. Let's get her up to limit break level and EX equipped. Let's put clan on her because like I said, we're going to put her into clan. Ooh, this is the one I need a few more of. I certainly need a few more of these. So we're gonna have to borrow from somebody for now. Do we have odds? Do a 6-star Shiori have one? Can I borrow it from here? Just so we know where we are. Oh, I don't think I can. There she is. We will borrow the other Shiori is one of them. And this last one. We've got plenty of these. I think. There we go. This, very simple, very simple. We can always come back. And why doesn't he just buy better internet? Because well, I end up moving a lot. So I have been moving a lot, and I was quite happy with my mobile internet. It was it's handy. I can take it anywhere, I suppose, and it should be. It was working fine. Like I said, I move a lot. Not my fault. Landlords here can be a little bit yes. Where I was getting 5G all the time. I was close to the centre of the town. But where I am now, I seem to be in a bit of a dead spot. And 5G comes and goes very randomly. So I don't know. If I was living in a very strong 5G area, we would be perfectly fine with what we have now. Use 2 tickets and Shiori appears. Amazing. Well, here we go, Toban Sam. You've got all the luck. You've got all the luck. Well, maybe it'll be different next time. And I'll get whoever we're summoning for next really quick. But anyway, great stuff there. 2 tickets for Shiori. Your jewels were saved in that one. Not just not just shards, but jewels. Right, so I guess I should bring it up in the background. I haven't even got it up on here. The team that I was going to try. So, history. We want to bring up this. So, we had a disconnect. Oh, hang on. Are we back? We should be back soon. Yes, we do have this here. This top team here. What I would like to try, I guess, is switching out Eriko for Shiori, and we'll see what happens. So, Land Sloth, here we come. Who did we have on this team? It was Violet. We had Tamaki. We had Sheppy, and did she still? We was borrowing a Eriko. So we guess we should always run this team first, see what damage we get, because we can't really go on what the documents are saying. We need to see what my setup can do, and these two are unset. Right, let's just see what damage we've got. We'll see if Shiori can beat it. And we'll see if what I was thinking is correct, or if Eriko maybe does live on a bit. The thing is, I haven't used my Start Dash ticket yet. I could get Summer Eriko with that ticket, but I guess I was waiting to see what happened with these winter characters, to see if she's used this clown battle as well. If she's used this clown battle alongside Shiori, then maybe we will get Eriko finally with that ticket. If she isn't, then maybe we could think about picking someone else, although I'm not sure who I would pick from that team, from the selection. We'll have to see. Anyway, let's get this test done here. Let's get this testing done here and see how it goes. Ooh, still reeling from that. I suppose by the time the next character drops, I should still be at 2 pitties, but that is it is a little bit fine. So we get quite a pretty good score here. That's why my headphone cables are all tangled up. 351 million. So can everybody remember that? If I don't remember that, 351 million damage, and that is the damage spread there. I'm expecting Shiori's personal damage to be higher, but will the team damage be higher than Eriko's here? So 351 to beat. Let's put in our Shiori here. In the place of Eriko, both of them are defense shredders. I guess that is why Eriko was on the team as a defense shredder. That's why I am thinking this might be the case. Where is she? There she is, right here. We do have the equips. The equips are all there. So, don't know whether we want to unset her or not. Like, we'll unset Ameth. We'll leave a set. Assuming maybe that might be the best way to go, I don't know. So here we go. This is the first run of our Winter Shiori here. I guess I haven't confirmed it, but I am assuming that both of the attacks, instances of damage, do hit a single target. I think, so let's see if we, next time. Well, she does the same thing with her skill 1 as well, I believe. 2 instances of damage. So can we see, if we can see it with a Union Burst, when she is about to Union Burst, if both of them are hitting, here we go. That was hard to tell. Maybe we're going to have to try that out in a training fight, just to see if that is the case. If that is the case, I'm assuming that it is. This damage needs to ramp up a little bit, doesn't it? For us to say that Eriko is in trouble. 251 is what we had. It's not a terrible score, but I don't think we're beating it, are we? No, we didn't. We didn't. Maybe it is not as cut and shut as we thought then. And maybe some Eriko still has a bit of life left in her. Personal damage, oh, that's not great either. I would have hoped that would have been a bit higher there too. Indeed. I would have hoped that personal damage would have been high. It's not even that much higher than what Eriko did herself. So now, mate. Okay, she has no EX equipment on her, but let's see in the single target boss. Indeed. Against this single target boss, can we see if she has to be? Is she really multiple targets, but only 2 attacks? Now both did hit. You saw 1, 2. We did see it there. It's a little harder to tell on the Union Burst there because it comes in like that. But a skill 1 there, 1, 2. Surely we maybe need to think of maybe a slightly different team would be better for her. But Winter Arrow 1, 2. So she should be fine against single targets. And then if we take her in to a multiple target, we should see it in targets 1 and 2. I mean, we don't really need to do extreme. She's only testing here, but right, here we go then. Winter Arrow. Yep, node 1, node 2. There we go. So let's see how the Union Burst hits multiple target then. Yeah, it was split there 1, 2. So I'm assuming then that She does work like 6-star Shiori, and she can do multiple target damage here, but only 2 nodes, not 3. And she should be fighting at single target too, but that, yeah, was a little worrying there against Sloth. Maybe I'll be getting a Summer Eriko after all. So I suppose Keijo, I haven't seen Keijo. What is that? Is that? Am I getting confused? Anyway, let's see what EX equipments we have for her for other modes. Where is she? Where's she gone? Eriko will be getting another season, probably. Oshiri anime. Oh, right. Well, I certainly haven't seen that one. Right, so I suppose for now we'll put that on it. We could always swap out to that. For this, I suppose she wants this equipment down here. This is the DPS equipment. And here we have a defense ring. We don't have an attack ring. Do we have to go and try and get an attack ring for her? Here we go. We will not be running this. It does seem like we can get the what's it called? The my brain has just died. The tokens. You get enough points for the thing that my brain can't think of. Monthly mission thingy. If we know what I'm talking about, without doing this Dawn Labyrinth quest thing. That's what I'm trying to say. This pool winter event is basically a parody of that anime. Oh, right. Well, there's a lot of bum fighting. Hello, how are you doing? I'm doing okay, thank you. Is she any good? How was your look? My look with her was, well, she was a bit of a troll. We got her on the pity pull. But that means we got enough amulets for her without having to use DAs. So, and is she good? Well, our first test with her hasn't really blown us away too much. It's this, isn't it? This is the one that she can use. But we still need to do some testing before we can say for sure that she's a bit of a dud. There she is. So this is the one that we need to do. Let's skip it a couple of times. It's an attack one, this is. We could actually buy this. But we'll skip a few before, and if we don't get them, then maybe we'll just buy one. We get a wind one. Let's skip another 2. We didn't get any. Let's skip another 2. We're going to end up buying one eventually, aren't we? Whoa, there was one there. Is this water? No, it's not. It is light. Right, fine. Forget you then. Forget you. Let's just buy one from the shop. Where are they? It's this one, right? It is this one. Just make sure we don't do anything silly. Yep, there she is. Right, okay. Let's buy one of these. There we go. Right, let's put it on her, and then we're going to have to maybe roll it a little bit. And then we could maybe try her in just a training fight with a different team setup. And then maybe we could try we're pretty low on these. Then maybe we could try some deep quest stages. Maybe she could help us get rid of Baron Fungus. We should. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. Can she help us with Baron Fungus? Still haven't beaten him to get to the new water stages. So maybe we'll give that a try as well. We'll uncap this. You know, I suppose what we will do though, when we've uncapped this and refined it, we will swap the weapon here with the one that Hatsune and Shiori have here. Which is, it needs re-rolling too. It needs re-rolling too. Let's go into the favourite place. Let's go into our favourite place. And re-roll some of our equipment. So, I guess this is where we talk about what we have been doing, what we have been seeing then. We need to find something to talk about here. I was tabbed out, but I know that music. Oh, hey! You know that music indeed. We know how to get legends in here. We're rolling equipment. Why have I got 4% crit rate saved on here? The whole thing's terrible. I thought that was attack. It's not. What are we doing? What are we doing? Anyway, what was I doing? Did anybody watch the Hololive Mario Tennis Tournament? Because I tried to watch it and, well, I think it was on Pecora's channel. I tried to watch some other POVs and, well, yeah. So what we want is we want defense penetration on this, don't we? I'm not sure who won it. I think GG came third in the in it, but you watched a bit with Subaru. Shaggy watched a bit with Subaru. How did Subaru do? Do you know what the results were? Do we want to keep this defense? We've got a defense pen there. Why are we even doing that? Do you even know who won? What else has been going on? 3 defense penetration. We're going to keep that. We'll definitely keep that. No idea who won. Did anybody else watch Crony's birthday live? She had her birthday live. We'll keep 4% attack. That's worth keeping. She had her birthday live, and Ame came back. Amelia Watson, who had graduated, kind of, came back and was wearing a mask. Which Ame comes back, and Ame's wearing a mask. And she released a new song, which I actually quite liked. And I didn't know it was a new song until at the end when she said it was. It's very short. I was thinking the other day, in Hololive, they have lots of different music, and it's music that spans all sorts of genres. I'm like, name a genre, and I'm pretty sure we could find a song that fits that genre. And Crony's new song, I don't actually know what you would call the genre. It's a lot like Churches, if anyone knows the band Churches. That's what I would compare it to, and I really like it. It's one of my favourite songs, but it's very short. Pounchy Man, where are your ears and where are your headphones? They are new invisible ones. They are very invisible. Very invisible ones. Maybe I could buy a set of these. Everybody's doing them. These headphones that have anime characters on them. The Princess Connect ones, they were showing them off in the, it must be the anniversary stream, wasn't there? We could maybe get some of them, or we could get Hololive ones, the Myth ones, or the Myth collab one a while ago that had them as well. We should get them and stick them on here. I should actually put them on. On here. Razor Chroma RGB Invisible Edition. Indeed, that's what we have. Palm phones. Wait, yeah, I'm going to do some merch. No, I'm not going to do any merch. Although, I mean, let's keep that one defense pen. We could always use a sphere on it, maybe. Even my mother said she would like to see a little plushie Yashi. a little Tokkuri Yashi plushie. I mean, the Hololive ones, I suppose, are relatively cheap because they're mass-produced, aren't they? But I did see another independent VTuber recently releasing a plushie of hair. And so I had a little look to see how much it was, and it was about $70 for the plushie. I suppose that's going to have to do. That's going to have to do, Shiori. We've still got your ring to roll. Which, I guess, it's a lot more expensive than the Hololive plushies, but I guess it is a smaller independent VTuber that she's not going to be making many, collabing with a smaller company, so the price is going to be high to make the thing. So I was wondering, Legend wants one. We've got one order here. We've got an order for one already with Legend. I'll have a look into seeing how much it would cost to make them. Because even if I just had one as a memento, and if anybody wanted one, we could see how much it would cost. Like I said, just to make one or two, the costs might be pretty high. Unless you've got someone, unless your grandma can crochet one. Actually, well, do I even know how big I am? I can change my size, perhaps. When I have some time, I'm probably pretty busy tomorrow as well. So tomorrow, I've got other work to do like I was doing today. Then we'll try and do a video on Shiori. We can maybe keep 1.6%. Not terrible. So after that, defense. We can well, I'll have a look how much it costs, and what companies can make them. It'll probably look really cased though. It'll look really cased. I'm sure it will. It's actually very comfortable and soft to hug a palm tree. No, but this plushie will be, if it ever materializes. If it ever materializes, it will be. I mean, yeah, hugging a real palm tree, 1.6 attack. It will have to do, Shiori. It'll have to do. We still didn't even mention. Where are we? Training. Let's try a little training for that. We still didn't even mention the Anya. Did anybody watch any of the ID Hololive? And Anya I can never say it. Never say it full name. The Ancient Weapon. She had hair for 3D Live as well very recently. Birthday Live 2. Other guests included Mina Mainis. And if you haven't watched it and you're a big Hatsune Miku fan, then maybe you're going to watch Anya's 3D Live, because she did a collab song with Hatsune Miku in 3D. There was 3D Hatsune Miku dancing with her. I thought, wow, they managed to pull that one off. How did they manage to pull that one off? But there we go. So yeah, I think Anya did a great 3D Live as well. So we have a water weakness. Of course, we are having our Shiori in the team. So, water physical then. We are doing a single target here. The problem with that is, now who do we put in? Which Sheffy do we put in? Shall we try 6-star? Or do we put them both in? I guess we want Violet to tank. Do we go off Christina or do we go for Uni then? When I get my 3D avatar, that's when we could give it a little bit of a try here. I'm not going to be dancing with Hatsune Miku though or anybody, so I don't know if we're going to get an Hatsune Miku. There's already a palm tree plushie on eBay that looks a bit like me for $8.99. Could we send the link? Either put the link on Discord or somewhere. I don't know if it'll allow people to send links in YouTube because spam and everything, but I will have a look at that. I'll have a look at that. See what it looks like. So who else? Right, we want to see. Do we have Eriko? Let's borrow an Eriko so we can run them together. And we need the action speed, don't we? We need action speed. So are we going to put in Uni or are we going to go with Christina? I guess let's go with Uni. We could have had Riri on the team for some support. I suppose we could always try and change them all up a bit. What's everyone's equipment's looking like? I suppose, especially Sheffy's, could be a bit better. So if we bear that in mind, that 6-star Sheffy hasn't got the best equips on. So let's see how she does on this team then against this single target training boss. Hopefully, this Shiori is actually pretty good. I had high hopes. Breakers that we've had recently have all done good damage. So I'm hoping we can see good damage here, but we didn't need that against Sloth. You're poor going to sew my own palm tree plushie. Well, if you really do, and you're not just joking there, send us a picture. I would love to see a picture of that. that would be awesome. That would. Damage isn't looking great. You know, we really need to be over 1 billion for this to be doing good. I mean, we're probably gonna get there. Is there someone else we could have had tanking other than Isanami Violet for this? Let's see. Maybe we could use somebody other than 6-star Sheffy. Let's swap it up a bit. In this fight, she did do a lot of damage. I wonder what it was against that sloth boss then and that team. Maybe that wasn't a very fair test, but there might be something about that didn't suit her very well. Although I did say here, our Sheffy didn't have the best equipped. So if Sheffy had better equipped on, then the damage would probably be more or less equal. So he's looking a little bit better for Shiori here. I'm sure your dog will do it. No! The Bow Bow. Send the palm tree to the Bow Bow. Let's rejig the team a little bit. And then we'll try and get some multiple targets. See how she does against multiple targets. Then we'll try Baron Fungus, I guess. What I'm going to do is take those two out. I'm going to put in Riri. And I'm going to put in, say, Princess Sheffy, who does have better equips on her. Although, I don't know if she probably wants that EX equipment there off changing. So let's see how she does there. I think I said we'll already get multiple targets. No, not the Bow Bow! Was the troll someone's worth then for this Shiori? So I am pretty sure we will see her used. Although we're not going to be having another Water Beast battle for a while, I should imagine. Seeing as we had one last month, was it? Yes, it was last month because it was Violet that spawned that one. Wonder what elements it will be next month. And with Jules so easily going to be falling off, I am certainly waiting for Lisa and the Vision Empress, whatever full name is going to be, when they are released. And I definitely want Honey Chan. I want a solo Honey Chan. Not just with Melissa, but with Honey Chan on his own. Maybe a little small kind of funny thing. Maybe I do kind of have a little bit in common with Honey Chan. The damage does look a little better this time. But who is the top DPS here? Is it going to be Shiori or is it going to be Sheffy? It is Sheffy with better equipment. So there we go. She's certainly in the mix. Excuse me, but I don't know if she's really shining that bright so far. Let's try a multiple target then. Let's put her on a multiple target team. And for that, I guess we just put in Pecorine, perhaps. We don't have a dedicated multiple target support, do we? On water, I don't think we do, unless I'm forgetting something. Water physical. We could change tank. But then I guess Eastern Environment is a pretty good option anyway. I don't think so. We could always maybe try. Well, there's Naya and there's Tamaki that might do okay on here as well. Anyway, what's Pekko's equipment? They're okay. They ain't too bad. Well, let's see how she does against multiple target then. What? If I'm pretty damn sure Pecorine will be top DPS in this fight, but let's see what Shiori's damage kind of looks like. Against multiple target. Then we're going to do Baron Fungus. I need this. What's this running in the background? Let's bring up Baron Fungus teams and see if there even is any with Shiori in them now. When it's been updated, they've updated it to rank 10 as well. Anyway, it's finally loaded. It's taking forever to load. Baron Fungus is he wings? Am I getting confused here? Baron Fungus is winds, not water. I don't have a Discord server. You've got to commit to the sewing task. If you want, you can add me to send messages. DM me on Discord. I think it's just Tokkuri Yashi. But I don't have a server. I thought, well, there's maybe a few requests for, but I don't know what I would even put on it. To run one. So let's have a look at this damage report. Maybe she's gonna be single target and Sagittarius boss with 2 nodes. I don't see her. I don't see her with all the options that we have got being run against multiple target when there is more than 2 nodes from this. I think she does percent based damage when she. Maybe she really needs to be on a team that debuffs the opponent. Because if we have a look here, I think that's how she gets these stacks. on here. Each time an enemy receives a status down effect. So maybe she'll be better run with debuffers. Did we have many debuffers on the team? I don't know. Maybe we'll try it once more with debuffers. On single target this time, because that's probably where she's going to be used most. So instead of a buffer in Riri, who is the debuffer? It's Eriko. Eriko's the debuffer. Summer Eriko! Ah, okay. We have debuffer Makoto, although she's not the best. Jammers? Yep, indeed. The debuffer is the Summer Eriko. So perhaps this is the kind of team that she wants to be run on. Let's try Christina as a speed buffer instead. And Tamaki? Let's give this a run just for a change. Is there anyone else that the double debuffer? I mean, is it worth putting on a debuffer that's not the best anyway? Anyway, let's just see what it does, and then we're going to have a look at some water deep quests. Maybe we'll try taking on Baron Fungus anyway. He's the wind one. I'm getting confused here. I'm getting very confused. Why does it always get so warm when we've been streaming for just over an hour? We've only been streaming for just over an hour. Maybe she's better off unset. I don't know. Because if she's cancelling that skill too that's doing the percentage based damage, I don't know. We could have always tried it. We could always try. Anyway, we will look at her in more detail when I finally get my video on air out. Hopefully tomorrow. I'll have a look at what other people have said, and I'll think about some better ways to test her, and then we will get to the bottom of. We will get to the bottom of our Shiori here. And we'll get to the Orochi. Get to the Orochi of it. That wasn't a joke. There was no pun intended there. We'll get to the bottom of it. But we certainly will. We certainly will. Oh, but look at Tamaki's damage there with their special unique equipment 1 on. Compared to Shiori, it's not terrible damage. And this team did do better than the other ones that we ran, but Shiori's butt. Is it going to be enough? Is it going to be enough to see her on the team constantly? Right, deep quest. Let's have a look at this. The next thing we haven't looked at, I'm sure we know. We have, he is water. I wasn't confused. Baron Fungus is water. So I don't think that Shiori is going to help us here. Let's take on Baron Fungus and let's get rid of this Baron Fungus. Now, we did have some teams we were trying last time. We have leveled up a bit more now. We have got rank 44. So all our characters are a bit stronger. So maybe we can try some of these teams. Are there any of these that we can build or we can nearly build? We can't do any. We cannot do that top one. That one we can build, the physical one. But we haven't got the Ruka. Excuse me, I'm going a bit of a... So we can always... I mean, just for tests. Just for the tests. The thing is, I'm pretty sure Isanami Violet would have been a better tank for this, surely. So let's just throw in a team along those lines. I suppose Winter Cherry... We don't use Winter Cherry with her. That would have been a... That would have been a... Or did we find... Did we find Shizuru was a better tank? Why were we forgetting Winter Cherry? She might have been helpful. See, there's a lot of options for this team. A lot of options for this team. I'm building it, and you can't see. So, we're going to put in... We're going to try Shiori. I don't think this is going to win. And then we're going to go with a sensible team, which is up here at the top. And then the last one, who was it? It was Ruka. It was Pecorine. Of course it's Pecorine. What are our equips like? I took that off of Cheroon. We don't want that. We need to borrow a decent thing. Who was borrowing it? Let's borrow one from Naya here. Right, let's just see how we do against Baron Fungus for this. Then we'll probably send in a proper team. I don't know. I do not think Shiori's going to help with this, is she? We never know. She might do. We could be surprised. We need to run a full set, I guess. There's no timelines for this. We also do damage, and then the little shiitakes come out and heal. We don't want him healing. Look at that, full heal. Full heal. I guess this team is not going to work. Because he is healing too much. He's definitely healing too much. Okay, well, this team is not going to work then. I don't think this team is going to work. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. Right, maybe she could help with a different setup. For that boss, the game with teams work better than the Worry Chef's sheets. Well, I'll have to find them. I'll have to find them and have a look. What we can do then, see, to look at water. Water 10. There are a few teams in on here. Is Shiori in any of these teams? She is there for 10-2 in that team, and she's been run with Christina. Maybe run with Christina is better for her, as we maybe saw that earlier. No, not there, not there. There is a team with her in here, 5. A team with her here in 7. Still using that Summer Ruka though. Maybe we should get Summer Ruka with a ticket. No, we're going to get Eriko. We want to get Eriko. What about the boss though? 8, 9, and 10. Well, there she is. In a team with Eriko and Summer Suzuna. And I don't have either of them. Summer Eriko or Summer Suzuna. So, I guess they are shaping the content to look like content that Winter Shiori fits in. Right, so let's bring the game back up, and I will then see if I can find those teams that we have a game with in the background, and see what they are suggesting. I haven't actually looked at any of their teams for Deep Quest or anything like that before that. So where is it? I did find it on the website. Oh, there we go. Deep Quest at the side. So we want Water 9. There it is. It's a different layout, but we can see here. 9, 10. Let's bring this up on screen then. 9, 10. Is this the team that you used? They want their equipment back, I think. We need to borrow a Ruka for that one, though. We still don't have that Summer Ruka. So, let's have a little look. Do we have a Summer Ruka to borrow? There may be a dev one with no equips. Yep, there's a dev one with no equips. We could always try it. And then who else did we have? We have Rin, Pecorin, Nea, and Uni there. So you two are off the team for now. Rin and Nea. And then Nea wants her equipment back. 6-star Nea now. She wants her equipment back. Charoon, thank you very much. There we go. Obviously no equips there for this support there. It's a different. Let's see how it does. Let's see how it does then. Probably better than what we just did before. Let's have a look. We need to get this Baron Fungus beaten. We need to get out our antifungal cream. We need to put it in. We need to get Misora. And we need to, well, anybody, Misora or Summer Kuryu with their little water gun. Anybody who has a projectile. We could have given Shiori. Put it on the end of her arrows. Well, Pecorin's down. What the? That's not well. That's not going well. I think I used the water team further down the page. Is there a water team further down the page? Because I hope there is one. Because I don't know. There wasn't one further down the page. 9, 10. Is there any others? Because that's 9, 8, and 9, 9. 9, 7. E. Is this the better one? 9, 10. There's that team. There's that team. We could try this team. This team might be the better one to go for. And that seems to be it, really, I think. So, where is it? We might have to go Magic then. The Summer Yui team. This one here. So we're going to have to borrow Misora. And I think we do have a Misora up to borrow. So let's send it. I think that's very similar to the one that we had on here. Not fire. It's moved. Everything's moved. Everything's moved. So we need... What can you see? Can you still see this? Right, we need fungus out of here. We need the fungus out of here. So Yui, Ninon, Ameth, and Yukino, we can put them in. And then we need to borrow the Misora. So we do need Misora. We fill Misora's guns with antifungal cream. And Yui. What other equipments do I have on these? Yukino! What's going on here? We've been borrowing equipments. Probably from Dream Park Maho. Let's get that one back on her. Yeah, it could be a bit better. And Ninon needs to borrow an equipment. Who can we borrow this one from? So it doesn't really matter. That's not the best one. What about Lariel's? Is Lariel's better? Lariel's is better. We're borrowing that one from Lariel. Right. We're with those winter Shioris, it's disgusting. What is disgusting? The team? Yep, the Obisora is up. Yes, we will grab her. Now, did you do full sets? He said full sets. Yes, you did see full sets. So let's see how close we are. So let's see. You've already got to 50 on the missions for the thing that I keep forgetting. You've already got to 50 and got that piece of equipment for her. So that might help. I don't know what you've rolled on it, but hopefully we don't get any healing here. But did I just see healing? Did I see healing? Take out the little shiitakes! They may look a little bit like me, but they've got absolutely nothing to do with. Oh, they have absolutely nothing to do with them. They are not like me. Set, Ninon, Misora, and Yukino. So that means Ameth. We've already. We'll rerun it again. It is this guy. Yeah, we are back here. We have to get rid of him. So we will need to unset. Wait for spring. We need to. Ninon, Misora, Yukino, Ameth, then, and Yui will be unset. Because this is gonna have to ramp up pretty big right now if he's gonna do it. No, and there's more healing there, right? Why is he healing so much for me? Let's try again then. Whoa, no, hang on a minute. We need Misora. We left Misora behind. We left Misora behind. It is possibly still RNG. Well, you saw what my RNG was like today with them summons. There must be something more we can do. Where? That's not yours. This one is. So Ameth and Yui. There we go. Let's see. Fungicide. It was what we need. We need fungicide EX equipment. We need the whole shebang. Oh, look at that heal. He just fully healed again. Stop healing. Stop healing. Holy moly. This is actually getting a little confusing now. Can we take out this Baron and his fungus? If I re-roll 100,000 times, you can get them. Maybe we need to try, because is that like hitting a wall 50 times in Elden Ring, and then the secret wall you have to hit 50 times? Come on, big damage here, big damage here. Come on. Oh, and then a little heal at the end. One second remaining. I was thinking I have to unlock Luigi as a playable EX character. Luigi, Barrio collab in Princess Connect. Yay, GG, we did it. We did it, indeed. I was thinking maybe I was going to have to upgrade some more EX equipment on some of these characters just to get us over the finish line. But there we go. The Baron has been neutralized. Finally! Way! The Baron has been neutralized. So it is a new day. We have there's so much stuff to use our stamina on in the game at the moment, especially seeing as we are having to grind out, or at least I'm having to grind out more shards for special unique equipment ones. That I haven't been doing this that much recently. So maybe let's just run through water. Seeing as Shiori is a water character, we get to use her in there. Let's bring up this and have a look at some teams then for 10. We need to be on 10, water 10. See how far we can get on water 10. So we have a few options here for the first team. It is more or less what we've already got in. We just need to put in Sono and Violet. So let's bring the game up if we can. And I guess we need to borrow Misora again, I suppose. And we need Violet and Sono, was it not? Here we go then. Let's see how far we can get in water at least. And then that might be it for today. We've been going nearly an hour and a half. Whoa, set them, quick. Oh, I don't really matter. I don't think it really matters too much. And then I think that will probably do for today. We also have a look at some of the other deep quest stages. Maybe another time. Perhaps we will have a look at them. There is the new challenge quest, isn't there? We'll do a separate stream where we go through that. And if it doesn't take too long, then we can maybe jump into some of the other deep quest stages then. So for today, we will just concentrate on the water ones. Baron Fungus is down. The only other 9 boss, TM9 boss, that I don't think I've beaten yet is the Dark One. I don't think I've beaten the Dark One yet. So maybe we'll focus on the Dark One next time. When we get teams with Shiori in them for this, we're going to be using Shiori team, of course. We're getting close, girls, to the end. We need that last little bit of damage here. 7 seconds, come on! Don't make us have to run this again, please! Yui's hanging in there, that's Ceremonial Yui! Ceremonial Yui! She hung in there. There we go, that's how far we can get. That's how far we can get on Deep Quest. Right, now, let's try another team before we throw in the bucket. We could try the physical team there then. Pecorine, Charun, and Sheffy. And Uni? I don't know, maybe I didn't have good enough equips on there. Pecorine, Sheffy, Charun, Uni. And now Charun wants... So Charun has the equip. It was only borrowed, so it didn't go permanently. Right, okay. Let's see then. It does say a full set for all of these as well. Maybe using the Neon team would have been better. Anyway, we have a few more options to try if this team doesn't work. This is why we're only focusing on one element, because, well, we may run into some troubles. We may run into a few troubles. But hopefully not. So are we doing it any better? Is Pecorine going to splash them into non-existence here? It was the Ceremonial Yui there right at the end. She's there healing. And support. She supports support physical, doesn't she? So she will be supporting. I guess at least all the tier lists that I've done, we're going to have to go over them all again, aren't we? And rearrange everything. That'll be something else to look at. There's so much to look at, I guess. "30 seconds to go. Damage is, I think, looking a little bit better than what we had before. Perhaps. Yes, this time Yui will not survive. 15 seconds to take out Yui and this little bee. There we go. This team did a little bit better. Certainly did a little bit better. Right. She's talking to Violet-san. Let's try our second fight then. 10-2. It's 10 to what? It's 10 to... It's not 10 to 11. It's not 10 to 11 anywhere. So, right. Team 2. We have a Shiori team. So let's try the Shiori team. So, Shiori, Christina. What's a Ruka, though? Shiori, Christina, and a Ruka. Will the support Ruka do? If she's here, that is. She's not even here. Let's run it, see if she comes back. We need to refresh. We need a Ruka! We need a Ruka! We need a summer Ruka. We got a Riri to borrow. There is no summer Ruka! Oh, thank you, Jackie. You're going to put one up in a second. We'll have to refresh it again. Maybe it will appear. Maybe she will appear. What other teams were they then? We'll have a look at the other teams whilst we wait for Ruka to come up. So if you couldn't build that team, then we have Sheffy and Cheroon in there with Uni, and then there's another magical setup at the bottom. If you've got Excess Misora, she's another one that I don't have, so obviously we seem to be borrowing here today. Let's see then, have we got a Ruka up? She is up, so let's reset and see if she appears here. Ta-da! We have Samaruka! Way! Let's send this in then. Thank you very much for that. Let's see how he does. Let's hopefully win now. Hopefully we will win now. We have got our Samaruka on the team. And we're using our Shiori here. Yes, like I said, we will have a look at it properly tomorrow. But I don't know. What were we expecting? What was we expecting? I think I was expecting a little more damage from it. At times there was some promise, but there's quite a bit of competition on this team now, isn't there? I'm actually surprised that we haven't seen Summer Tamaki in more of these teams. Maybe she will appear in a few more of these teams, or maybe we haven't got down to it needed to get down to 18 because we've already beaten it with a higher up team on the list. 41 seconds to go, and we're making short work of our enemies here. Has anybody else attempted these yet? Is there a tricky stage? I'm assuming. Oh no, what happened to Ruka? That is unfortunate. Christine's down as well, but can we still get across the finish line? We can. We had casualties. But we still won. Oof. As I was saying, has anybody else tried this? Look at, even with Ruka going down for the last part of the fight, she still did more damage than Shiori in this. I guess being full multiple targets, She was damaging more opponents at once, but Shiori, what's going on? As I was saying, has anybody tried these yet? Is there a difficult one? Maybe something like 10-5 or 10-6 where they try to make it difficult and people get stuck? I don't know. We will move along. Do we have another Shiori team? We don't have a Shiori team here for 3, but we do have a Ruka team. Let's send in that Ruka team. It's basically Riri and Uni in the place of Shiori and Christina, I guess. So let's stick them in. No, not Reno! Misclick. You made a start and then we got stuck. We're gonna wait until he hit level cap. That might be what it. Well, we'll see how far we can get. What was it? Which one did you get? Was it water? Which water did you get stuck on? A water one? If we get stuck, well, that's as far as we will be getting. We won't get to the boss. Oh, but no, it was only a week or so ago I was saying, when are they going to be adding? They're going to be adding new Deep Quest. When are they going to be adding new Deep Quest? Are you ready for it? Is everybody ready for it? I'm sure there are still a few of us out there that haven't even beaten all the level 9 stages. I haven't. Like I said, I think I need to do the dark one before we even really try these stage 10. Chop the Suika there. Riri blindly chopping at the Suika. That's not how you play Suika game. Actually, that's what, as people seen, what's it called? The new Suika game. It's some kind of bubble, Suika bubble. Is that what it is? Instead of you dropping the fruit down into the tub, it's like a planet, Suika planet. That's what it's called, Suika planet. There is a planet in the center of a circle which gravitationally sucks the fruit to it. So you go a 360-degree radius around the planet, and you drop in the fruits in a circle like that. So it's just a different play on Suika game. But we didn't have time to play Suika game. Oh no! Time up! Right. I guess I have made these a little difficult. A little more difficult as you would expect. So what else could we try then? Instead of Ruka, we could try Cherun. And instead of Riri, we could put in Nea. Give Nea a go. Summon Nea. We haven't used Summon Nea for a while. Let's try the Summon Nea. One of the Summon Nea setups. So in fact, we could just swap Ruka for Summon Nea just to give her a try. Seeing as we haven't used her for a while, it's really much since she has been released. Although I think she wants to borrow this back from Cherun. We're going to be swapping it backwards and forwards. Maybe this is not even the best one. So let's give this one a go. This one is Unsetting Riri, I think. I think they want us to be Unsetting Riri for this one. Let's give it a try then. Let's see if Summon Nea can do a little better here. Summon Nea, what can we Summon Nea? 6-star Nea. Let's see if 6-star Nea can do a little bit better here. I mean, I do wonder how viable Summer Shizuru would be as a tank for these instead of Violet here. I think you do more personal damage, but is that removal of debuffs really that strong? Is it really going to get over the line? "46 seconds left, and Mitsuki is there with a big syringe. She's saying to her teammates, move you, you're not going to lose this, I want to stick here with this syringe." That will motivate most people, I think. Still a bit of health left, the opponents here. Is this really where we're getting stuck? We have 2 more team setups to try. I guess if none of our team setups can beat the stage, then I guess maybe this is where we are stuck. Ow and Akka, the 2 slimes are in there somewhere, boosting damage a little bit. And again, there's a Ruka, SA Ruka, and the little knight thing. So nope, that team didn't win. So let's try a slightly different. If we take out, who are we taking out? We're taking out Riri for Cherun. And then we have a problem because they both want the same equip. Right, okay. You need a better equip. Who are we going to borrow this one from? Let's borrow it from... Is this one a decent one? That Medusa's got? Not the best. What about Samugi's? It's a little bit better. Let's borrow Samugi's then for this. See how we go with this setup. But if this is one more try. One more try. And then maybe it will be a case of waiting until we hit level cap and we have powered up our characters a little bit more before we really try to seriously take out some of these stages. That syringe was working, although I think Mitsuki did drop at some point. Oh no, here it comes! Here comes the syringe! Well, we're still using Summer Cherun here. Summer Cherun? What do I call it? My brain. I'm getting tired. Winter Cherun. We use Winter Cherun, Winter Uni. What about Winter Shiori though? Ugh. 42 seconds to go. Come on, girls. Let's get a victory here. It's a pretty tanky team we're fighting here again. I can see a summer. Why don't you say summer? We can see a Xmas June in there on the opposing team as well. She's hanging in tight. Everyone's hanging in tight. I don't know if this team's going to win either. We're going to be pretty close if we do. 8 seconds, they didn't have much health left. Ruka is still there. We get it. This setup works. This setup works. Right. That means we can continue. Hekarine, huge damage there. Right, let's move on then. To 10-4. Is that a call sign? 10-4. Anyway, 10-4. Recommended comp right at the top. Violet 6-star Ruka. Pekarin, Cheru, and Uni. So let's try, shall we? Full set again, I think it is. There we go. So, what we need to do is take out Nea. I guess it was Nea. And put in Ruka. The Ruka I do have there. I don't think she has the greatest equips. She doesn't. But, nevertheless, let's send it in then. Let's see if the recommended team can beat 10-4. What is 10-4? What is it? Where have I heard that from before? How many times does Cheroon want to come down this water slide? It's like, that's why when I was younger and I went down water slides, I was always worried that there was somebody. What people do, people at the pool, they get down the water slide, and then they just stand at the bottom. They don't think someone else is coming down the water slide. They just stand there at the bottom. 10-4, 10-4. It's copy that on radio. I thought we'd heard it somewhere. But yeah, this is what happened to Winter Cheroon here. She's coming down the water slide. And they didn't move out the way. They didn't move out the way. They're just playing right at the end. Until they get whacked. Copy that. 10-4. 10-4, Cheroon. 10-4. Aye. Don't stand at the bottom of the water slides. Unless you want Winter Cheroon to come barreling into you. And I see a Kuka there. Do I see a Kuka? I think Kuka might be the kind of person to stand at the bottom of a water slide on purpose. I'm waiting for somebody to come down and knock her over. Maybe correct me if I'm wrong, but... I think we've got this one 30 seconds to go. There's not many opponents left, and there we go. Recommended team did the job. Recommended team did the job there. So that means we can move on to $10-5. So what do we have on 10-5? We have another team with our Winter Shiori in it. So we've got to try that one first. Which means we need Sumaruka or Winter Uni. No, we're never changing our tank on these physical teams. So we need Sumaruka and Winter Cherry in there alongside Peko and Uni. So let's put them in. See how we do. Let's see how we do. We need to borrow our Sumaruga here. Whoa! What happened there? So we are fighting. Who are we fighting this time? With a Kaori in there. We see a Kaori in there. Was that our Sumaruka, or was that an opponent that went flying across the screen there? I don't know. Anyway. Ooh, there we go. Kaori with a big puppy punch. And we've got one of these pots as well. A little pot. A pot in the way. A raccoon or a tanuki, whatever, in a pot. Where did they come up with the ideas for these opponents? I don't know. Well, then we send the whale attack back their way. Come on, Shiori. We need a win with Shiori here, with our Winter Shiori. penetrate that defense. That's what she's supposed to be doing. I think break a character here, penetrating that defense. Debuff that opponent, and then we get the extra damage. I guess. Like I said, we'll have to look into that. That extra damage that she does, percentage-based damage with enough tokens on the opponent. I guess it's pretty crucial. 3 seconds to spare, but we get a victory with Shiori, so we can see here victory pose here. She's looking a little embarrassed. She's looking a little bit embarrassed. Well, yes, definitely not multiple target damage really from here. Well, we get the job done, so that means we can move on to 10-6, I guess. 10-5 Shiori, indeed. We got a 10-5 Shiori, so 10-6. What do we have here? Oh, right. We have big red writing here. This might be where we're getting stuck. This might be where we're getting stuck. 10-6. Heavily PK and EX gear dependent. Heavily Princess Knight and EX gear dependent. A lot of crit RNG. Enemy targets highest in battle magical attack. So low next we saw her slightly until she survives using defense. ACC not recommended. Right, well we have 2 teams. Let's see how they go. It might be where we're getting stuck, so we'll give both a run. If we get stuck here, we get stuck here. I didn't know they released more deep quest stages. You're still stuck on 8-10, yes. With the release, it's been up a few days, only about 2 days. More deep quest stages, stages 10. I guess there's no real rush for them, is there? No real rush. So take your time with them. Hopefully you can get past stage 8 now. You will have higher stats. So this first team, Violet, Sono, Misora. So it's a magical team here with Violet tanking. Violet, Sono, Ameth, and Yukino. And if Misora is still up, he wasn't swapped for Ruka. She is. We can use that. What are my equips looking like? Hi. Yukino, you need to put on a better equip. And then we want just play by non-Giga Whale specs. Probably do better on the top one. Full sets, or we could unset Violet and Ameth. What do you think we should go for? Full set or unset Violet and Ameth? Let's try the whales in chat. We'll unset the whale. See how we do. We get a few runs. The whales in chat. Isanami, Violets, whales. Will they do? Maybe poopy equipment was the way to go. But it's this RNG team. We'll run this. We'll run it again full set. We'll run the other one. If we don't beat it, then I think that's where we'll end for today. We have a lot more to look at for. We'll probably come back at the weekend, like I said, with the challenge quest, and maybe we'll try Dark Deep Quest if we can beat the Dark Deep Quest stage 9 boss. Maybe we can give that a go with a New Year's Carol. I don't know whether we're using magic or physical for that boss. If we're using magic, maybe we can give it a go with New Year's Carol. That would be That would be fun, would it not? I think that might be fun indeed. So yes, looking like a bit of a tanky old team here. I don't think this is going to do it. Io went down there, 4 seconds to go though, but Misogi is still standing by the looks of it. So yeah, there we go. Maybe we are a little stuck in here. Let's try that again. Full set, if that makes it any better. And then we'll try the other team. Then if we're stuck at 10-6, we're stuck at 10-6. Let's go full set then. Give it one try with this. And then we'll try the other team, which is only marginally different. We're just swapping out Misora for Nozomi here, Alchemist Nozomi. And it just say Giga Whale, and I don't know if I am a Giga Whale. I think they wouldn't think I'm Giga Whale. So if we can't beat it here, maybe we will be stuck here. We'll give it one try with Alchemist Nozomi. But like I say, I think we might be stuck at this stage. Shimanzen! We can listen to the Shimanzen and relax whilst we're in battle here. If it is this difficult, maybe EX equipment to the max is what we might need. I'm not going to push it. I'm not going to push it today. Wow. Yukino! No! She's everywhere. Well, there we go. If we were full set, we end up getting completely destroyed. So let's try Alchemist Nozomi in there. One last try, and I think that might be it for today then. There she is. What is her equip? Yeah, they could probably be a little bit better. Let's see how close we get to this. Free to play. We're stuck here. If you're free to play, you're stuck at this stage. What did it say? It said only Sono and Nozomi are set. So let's try this. One try, I guess. And well, let's see how it goes. I'm not expecting very many miracles here. This might be the cap for today. And then tomorrow, like I've always said, we will finally try and get to have a look at our Winter Shiori. I want to be able to say she's great. I want to be able to say she's great, but well, I haven't really been looking too much what other people have been saying, but I haven't seen anyone really shouting about her. Oh no! No, Shiori! We want the same prowess that 6-star Shiori had. At a height of battle. This pesky Misogi is going to be pesky for a while, I think. Yes, this team, 90 seconds to go, and we still haven't taken down that many of the opponents. There goes down the big door wall thing. But we still have Io, Misogi, and who is it left? Naya? Summer Naya. Pretty tanky there. Well, there we go. I guess we're going to hold my Leafs up. We're going to hold my Leafs up there and say that is where we are stuck today on this Deep Quest. Of course, we will come back at these over time and give them more of a go. Let's just check it. It is dark. That's, yeah, so I've beaten 9-10. We will give that a go another time. What team was I using? It was a physical team I was using. We'll see. We will see. I would love to see some... Well, I don't know if New Year's Carol will be the best in this kind of mode. Right, let's put up Shiori. She cost a lot. She. Go up, is it not? Sushi. There she is. Let's stick our Winter Shiori on. Troll summons. The unique whale here in the Union base. Indeed. in Violet's Union base. So there we go. We have our Winter Shiori as well. She did cost a lot. Though we did summon her. We didn't have to pity her. Anyway, we will have a good look at it tomorrow. Hopefully, we'll get to have a good look at it tomorrow. We'll have a look at challenge quests. At the weekend, I think we'll go in and we'll maybe do a stream looking at that. And then we can have a look at some more of the new Deep Quest stages too. If you haven't seen, I have just before went live uploaded a video looking at Elpis Battle. There is a bit of a cheat team for Elpis Battle that clears the entire game if you can build it. So if you just want to have a good score and you build that team, check out that video then. And if you haven't already seen the team, so there we go, Winter Shiori. Look forward to a video. Thank you everybody for watching. I am Tokkuri Yashi. I need to find my outro button, and I will see you all again for another video and another stream at some point. There we go. Yay! Happy Yashis in the chat. Bye, buddy. See you later, buddy. See you sometime soon. Bye.